Now, there's a slogan, I think it had come from a fast food company. I think it was Burger King at the time. And it said, have it the way you like it, or something along that line. But basically what they had said was, we'll give you your burger whatever way you like it. And we'll bend over backwards, we'll give it whatever sauce or whatever things go into the burger, we'll do that for you. But I would argue at that point whether that is really what you should be doing. Now at the moment I am reading a book called 10X. Now I highly recommend you grab a copy of the book because it goes into a lot of talk of repurposing your content. Now this is something I'm always telling everybody on my list, and I have written articles and made videos about it, about the topic of repurposing your content. So what do I mean by repurposing my content? So if we have a look at this video here, that is one form of content. Now what I can do is I can take this video over to a website, or I can put it through software, and I can take the MP3 file out of it. So not only do I have a video, but now I have the audio track from this video. Now what I can do with this audio track is I could put an introduction music at the start of it, or a little introduction about myself or the website, and have some outro music on it, and then I have a podcast episode. So with me doing the minimum amount of work, I have gone from having one piece of content to now having a video. I now have an audio that could be into a podcast episode, or if I wanted to, I could take this video over to a website like rev.com, or I could take it over to any of the transcription websites, upload it there, and let them transcribe the audio from this video into text. So then I could turn that audio into a text file. So again, repurpose the content. I'm not doing, hardly any extra work on top of it. And rather than me sitting down for maybe 10 or 15 minutes speaking into a microphone and doing the MP3 file, or sitting down for an hour or two typing out a document, I'm creating all this from this video here. So that's what I mean by repurposing your content. Now in the video 10X, I can't think of the lady's name offhand, but she points out a lot of ways you can reuse and repurpose your content, not only for your blog, but for social media, podcasts, videos, all those different things. So you're getting more work done with less effort. Now, while all the stuff she says in the book is really, really good, and as I said, do grab a copy if you can, there is one thing that rubbed me up the wrong way. Now, while, as I said, a lot of the stuff she says is great, great action tips and things you can do, there was one thing she had mentioned in the one page. So she had said on one page that, if you are putting a blog post together, why not have the video maybe at the top of the page, then have maybe the transcription then further down, so the text of this video, and then what you could do is you could offer an audio file, and then maybe you could have a couple of images, and you could finally have something like an infographic. Now if you don't know what an infographic is, it's basically one of those, if you've been to Pinterest at all, you've probably seen them before, but basically it is like an image that, a kind of a diagram image that describes something. So if it was something like maybe 10 ways to lose weight, you would find maybe a kind of a colourful illustration with maybe characters and bright colours and all those different things, and it would have all those 10 things done in a kind of pictorial form. So a quick look through that infographic, you know exactly what the 10 things are. So what you've done is you've taken the kind of meat of your article or whatever, and you've put it in picture form. Now she says you should offer that to your blog readers, because as she said, some people like to skim content. Now I want you to think about that for a moment. Imagine you had 2 visitors who dropped by your website today. Now one person comes to the page, quickly scans down through everything, just has a quick look down from top to bottom, ignores the video, maybe plays it for 10 seconds if that, does a quick scan through the text, goes past the images, and then comes maybe the infographic, stops there, has a look at what's on the infographic, finds out what those 10 tips were that you were trying to explain in the video, and then they're gone. So they may be on your page for maybe a minute, if that. But what if you had another viewer who would come to that blog page and had paused at the video and had sat down and watched maybe the 10 minutes of that video? Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. Which one of those people do you think would be more useful to you? Which one of those people would be a better customer? Which one of those people would you like to deal with? Would you like to deal with the person who is like an internet butterfly that's spending 10 seconds on one website, 10 seconds on another, 10 here, 10 there, and it's just completely just jumping from one to the other, picking up little tidbits here and there? Or would you rather deal with the person who was sat down for 10 minutes, had watched your video from start to finish, and, spent time on that page? Now, I don't know about you, but I would rather the second person. I would rather the person who spent the time going through my content, watch the video. They are probably the type of person, because they're patient, they're probably the type of person who would actually put that content into use, or would actually think about what I'm telling them in the video, rather than the person who is just on the page for 10 seconds, has a quick look at an infographic and is gone. So in that case, I would say no, you shouldn't provide your content in different formats, because by doing so, you're attracting a different type of person to your website. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to deal with people who are just solely interested in infographics, because they probably seem like they've got the attention span of a fly. They haven't got the patience to actually put something to use, and I can imagine if I tried and sell a product to them, they would be one of the worst people to sell a product to. And if I did eventually sell one to them, they'd probably be the type of person that wouldn't put it into use. They'd be the type of person who would probably put the videos on it 3 times the speed, do a quick scan through, maybe not even watch all the videos, and they'd complain to me at the end of the day, after they'd gone through the whole series, I didn't learn anything, it was a waste of money, I want my money back. Whereas you have the other person who has the patience to actually sit down and watch a free video. They're probably the type of person that is going to watch my training course from start to finish, is probably more inclined to put it into use, and will probably appreciate the content that they're getting, because I am giving as much as I can in those videos, and because they are actually watching the video of me, we're actually building a relationship together, maybe unconsciously to them, but I'm building a relationship with that person. They're seeing how I look, they see how I talk, my mannerisms, all those different things. So it's like me being in the room with them. Whereas the other person has looked at an infographic, they've seen a pile of text, they've seen a couple of images, a little character and thing. There's no relationship built between me and that person. Okay, they may leave and think, well, yeah, that person was helpful because they showed me quickly how, 10 ways to lose weight, and I've discovered all that in 10 seconds. But I haven't built a relationship with that person. So, as I said at the start of this, the way that burger joint or whatever said, have it your way, I think you should think about the way you provide your content, because the way you provide your content is the type of person you're going to attract to your business. As I said, I would rather deal with people who will actually have the patience to sit down and watch a video. Even the way I'm putting these videos up on the RightCom site at the moment, a lot of people are probably going to be pissed off. They'll probably look at this video and say, oh God, I'm not going to sit down watching this fella walking around the field for 10 minutes just to find something useful. I'm out of here. That's not the type of person I want to deal with. So if you have watched this video from start to finish, I want to thank you for being patient and for hanging around with me. You are the type of person that I want on my side. I'd love to deal with more people like you who have a bit of patience, and you will find a lot of my content going on the site in this form now. So if you're interested in watching me walk around the field and dropping a few knowledge bombs here and there and actually teaching you something, feel free to go around the site and grab as much content as you want, because I would rather work with people like you who would watch a video. Everybody else who hasn't got the patience to do it is flitting around. They're going to be a nightmare of a customer. They're not the type of people I'm probably going to want on my email list. They're probably going to be the first person who, when I send an email about something that they don't agree with, or can't see something from my point of view, or something that they're going to take a huff with, they're going to be the type of people who are going to hit the unsubscribe button. So to tell you the truth, I would rather they would go and join somebody else's list. I would rather they would go spend time on somebody else's infographics, because at the end of the day, they aren't the people that I want to deal with. So, while you might make more money dealing with all those people, I think maybe you should think about who you're attracting to your website by the content you're creating. Do you want the people who have the attention span of a fruit fly, or would you rather people who probably will be more interested in listening to you and actually putting your content into use? So if you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to get in touch, If you just send an email to barryjmcdonald@gmail.com, you'll find me. That's my personal email, so I'm not hiding behind anything. Or if you'd like to know more about me, you're very welcome to come over to the site, which is Writecome. That's WRITECOME.com, and you'll find all these type of walk around videos on the website. You'll find a lot of my products. So if you're into self-publishing at all, or just kind of building a name for yourself with your content, I highly recommend you drop by. You'll find a lot of great content over there. So as I said, thanks for sharing your time again today, and take care and have a great day. Bye bye.